your own favorites, but if I could just go through a few of them that I have top of mind. James Dodkins, he said, most of your potential customers will form an opinion of you before they ever interact with your company. It's kind of a gut check, right? It's how are you keeping an eye on your potential customers, not necessarily your current customers. Shep Hyken always told me that fine is the F-bomb of customer service. Fine is average, mediocre, and mundane. Gaunt, he was one of the hostage negotiators. I had him and his partner, Chris Voss, on one as well. But he says, stay curious, accept the fact that your job is a difficult one. Understand it's not about you, but the person calling in. So be ready to demonstrate that you get where they're coming from. Don't be in a hurry to resolve it early, because unaddressed emotions never die. And I love the fact that he comes in and talks about it from the consumer's perspective. If you're not addressing the emotions that they're at today inside the customer service and hearing them out and acknowledging where they're at and then addressing their problem, they're not gonna be satisfied as an organization, as a customer. Dan Cockerell, he's one of the VP and leader of Magic Kingdom at Disney. He talks about empathy. He says, be empathetic, be more thoughtful, take more interest in your people. When you connect with your employees, they feel respected and like they matter. They are much more likely to deliver over the top experiences. It's the old adage, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but employee experience equals customer experience. Trying to think if there's another one that just came to mind. I was actually at one of the more recent interviews is a guy from Tim Kight. He's the CEO of Focus 3 company here in Columbus, and he talks about his response, or his note would be, he has an equation called E plus R equals O, and it's the event plus response equals the outcome, and he calls it the R factor, which is the most important part of that equation is response. And he said he would say inside the note, he goes, today I get to work with purpose, serve people, solve problems, and bring energy. Man, I love my job. And he's like, how cool would that be if every single customer service rep, every single day, stood up, looked at his note, and read that out loud every day? How much better would customer service be that day? And I can go on and on and on. There's a whole lot of lists, but those are kind of the ones that stick out today.